Do you want? I think we should do like 32, like five, like see our first five, then go 5 by 5. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Q. Okay.
One.
No. We started at 32.
Oh, my fault.
Let me see. Let me get my notes up. All right. My first, I'm gonna go 32 to what, 27? Wait, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 30, 32 to 28. My 32 through 28 is the Panthers. I still got them at 32. Maybe you want to move them up for beating the Raiders. Sure. Panthers, Patriots, Titans, Giants, and you can move the Giants up a little bit, and Raiders. What do you got for your first five, Pete?
It's Titans, Carolina, New England, Denver, Vegas.
Okay, so you got Vegas at what?
I'm not gonna put a 0-3 team above a team that has a win. That's just crazy in a power ranking.
You said 0-3 team against a team that has a who?
0-3 team can't be ahead of no team that got
you
a win. Unless you got a dude at quarterback, like then you could gloss over it. But a team like the Titans, they're literally garbage right now.
They are. I think if they play right now, they would beat the Panthers just because all the defense alone. Defense is really good. I get with that though. Titans.
I can say that if it was Bryce Young playing. I'm not gonna say that with a veteran. Andy Dalton, you can say you got film, but that's a different type of thing. That's a different play calling that Dave Canales could do. That could get him out of there.
Who you got at 31 again?
The Panthers.
Panthers. Okay. Titans. You got Patriots at 30?
Yeah.
And the Raiders at 28?
Nah, Broncos, Raiders. Broncos at 29, Raiders at 28.
I'm missing somebody. I got you said Broncos at 29. Oh, you got the Giants higher. Okay, I see.
I got the Giants at 27.
Okay, Giants at. I got the Giants at 29 and the Dolphins at 27. Okay, I'll say my 27 through 23. My 27 is the Dolphins. My 26 is the Broncos. My 25 is the Jaguars. And my 24 is the Bears.
It'd be Giants, Jacksonville, the Colts, the Bears, and then Miami.
Well, for me, Miami is just like they don't have the quarterback situation is so bad right now, and that's why I have them. I have them low. They still have a great offense outside of the quarterback. Defense played actually kind of good considering that they didn't have a quarterback against the Seahawks, only letting up 17 points. So you said the Colts. You said the Bears over the Colts.
Yeah. Regardless of that win, I think if you play that game again, I think the Bears win like handily.
The Bears are a better team. The Bears are a better team the entire game. That's the most frustrating part. The Bears are a better team the entire game. No question.
Like the Colts ain't do nothing that scream that they're better than the Bears. Like they didn't do nothing like that. Like,
have you guys not said the Bengals yet?
No.
Nah, they're just a tad bit higher, but that's just based off them having Joe Burrow.
I gave the Colts respect for beating the Bears. I'll put them one spot over them. I don't think it's too much to argue about that.
Class.
All right, 22 through 19. I got the Browns at 22. I got the Bengals at 21. I got the Commanders at 20, and I got the Rams at 19.
Those are the two teams I was waiting for. I was waiting for where the Browns and the Bengals were because I think they're right around the Bears.
Yeah, it's right here. I had it. Browns, Bengals, Rams, Chargers, Cardinals.
Where you got the Commanders at?
Higher.
The Commanders?
Yeah.
I said they were like 26, like 26.
The Commanders?
Yeah, I think I had them at like 20. I didn't update it after the game. Like
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so 19 Rams. All right.
If I change it, then the Commanders probably be like 17.
Okay, so my 18, at 18 I have the Cardinals. At 17 I have the Cowboys. At 16 I have the Chargers, which I probably would change to put them in the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys are a better team. especially with Justin Herbert going down. Let me just flip that actually. Put the Cowboys at 16 and the what did I just say? Chargers at 17.
Yeah.
I don't know how long Herbert gonna be out, but even when Herbert come back, that's I think they're a solid squad.
Yeah, I have the Chargers a little bit. If he for sure plays next one, then I think the Chargers are like a top 12 team.
Okay. At 16 again, so 16 I had the Cowboys. At 15 I had the Falcons, and at 14 I had the Steelers.
It's Tampa, Tampa, Dallas, Atlanta, Steelers, Green Bay.
I got Green Bay way higher. I think I don't know. Their wins were against the Titans and Colts, who are not great teams at all.
But with the quarterback play, you gotta give it respect.
Yeah,
I give it respect, but like
we had a whole.
It's not a respect to respect him. It's more like respect towards them having a fight and Matt LaFleur like just going out there doing his thing. I still think like it's Malik Willis. Like regardless, like I don't think if like this is one game for your life and you got to go out there with Malik Willis, I don't think like they'd be a viable option.
Understand, but I think I put a lot more respect on the coaching because we were sitting here saying that they're going to go 0-5 in the next 4 or 5 games. Like we were shitting on them, whatever. But LaFleur obviously like schemed the Colts game to favor the run. Like, and I get like you don't really put out schemes for Love as much because Love go out and throw the football and win football games.
Jordan Love might be back next week though.
I hope he's not. I don't think he should. They shouldn't rush that. They're fine right now. They got 2 wins they did not think they were going to get. I think, to be honest, even if you lose, I think you obviously want to win. You can afford a loss here if Jordan Love gets that much healthier in this Vikings week.
I don't know, especially if Jordan Love come back with this. If Jordan Love come back next week, maybe not like next week. He gets back and he's gonna be rusty, obviously. But I think that, I'm just higher on the Packers now because the defense also are leading the league in turnovers right now, and they're 5th in sacks, so they're playing pretty well. Again,
but this defense wasn't good enough to win games or none.
Are you eating, bro? Or
remember that? Do you remember that or no?
I do remember saying that. Yes. Because the Colts did put up 29 points on 26 points on Texans. But anyways, so where we at? We at 13. At 13, I have the Buccaneers. At 12, I have the Jets. At 11, I have the Ravens. At 10, I have the Seahawks. And at 9, I have
stop at 10.
Okay,
stop at 10.
Stop at 10.
So what you had?
I had Buccaneers, Jets, and Ravens at 13, 12, and 11.
I got Seahawks, Jets, Steelers.
Seahawks, Jets, Steelers.
I got Seahawks, Jets, Saints.
Ooh, I still got the Saints pretty high.
You got the Saints. Q had the Saints in the last 5 or the last 4. I remember.
Okay, so we can do top 10 for the TikTok. For at least for the TikTok for the top 10, we try to get some type of consensus list.
Okay.
So at number 10, I have the Seahawks. At number 9, I have the 49ers. At number 8, I have the Texans, which I think you probably disagree with that. I don't know. At number 7, I have the Lions. At number 6, I have the Packers. At number 5, I have the Saints. At number 4, I have the Eagles. Number 3, I have the Vikings. Number 2, I have the Bills. And number 1, I have the Chiefs. Now, I think I could probably move the Packers down a little bit over below the Lions because they don't have a quarterback right now. So we want to talk about that. We can do that, even though they have looked good. So what's your saying, Q?
The 5, the 6 through 10, I didn't like order them. I just put them out there because I don't know like how to order them. I got the Texans there. I got the 49ers there. I got the Ravens there. I got the Vikings and I got the Lions.
Top 5?
No, that's the 6 through 10.
Go with your top 5.
There's no order though.
Go with your top 5. Because I'm trying to think about who you forgot or who you didn't put in that.
It's Bills, Vikings, Chiefs, Philly, and I'm missing a team. 49ers.
I thought you had the 49ers in the back 5 or the back
6. I'm pretty sure I had them here. They're 5, but like they're in that part where I had them jumbled. But
next week should sort all this shit out. Next week you got like the Eagles and the Bucks. You got the Saints and the Falcons. You got the Vikings and the Pack. Like you have a lot of these closer teams playing each other. You got the Seahawks and the Lions, the Bills, Ravens. Like you got a lot of these teams who are in like that 15-5 range, who I think will kind of sort it out.
It's tough for me because the 49ers, I mean, the Texans, the Vikings have looked great this entire year. They killed the Giants, they killed the Texans, and they also beat the 49ers. So that's why I just can't have the 49ers over the Vikings right now. Because while I do think they're going to be a better team for the an entire year, and as far as week 3, they beat them and they just killed the Texans, who I think are a top 10 team. Like they demolished them. So
yes, because that's how power rankings work.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The better team that's like the last. Like if you have a tiebreakers, who would win if they faced right now? And if that's the question between the 49ers and the Vikings, you already know the answer to that because you've seen it.
Right. So you got the 49ers over the Vikings, though, right?
No, I got the Vikings. I had the Vikings second.
Oh, okay. I thought you had the Vikings. I thought you had the 49ers at okay, never mind. So where you got the Bills at?
1.
Oh, and you got the Chiefs where?
3.
Okay.
And that's just a respect thing. Like that's the only team that's going to get what you did in the past still matters today because they have not had any good win, any clean win, any good game. That's the only team that is allowed to get past respect in any type of listing, ranking, whatever. They're the only team that I'm going to give them past respect due because it's Patrick Mahomes and they just two-peated.
I don't know. I think the Rams low-key get some more respect than we give them. Like I feel like after this win, especially like I don't know. I think
Rams are at 19. They won it too.
But I'm saying
fried until they kind of fried until
like
at least
after
the wide receiver come back.
You give Stafford and you give McVay. I feel like you have to give them a lot of credit for what they've done in the past. For like that the floor they have. Like after the first 2 weeks,
I really only seen that once.
But I'm saying for the past.
Can we? You got the Bills at 1 or no? Or Vikings at 1?
Yeah, I got Bills, Vikings, Chiefs, Philly, 49ers.
I can meet you there. Because I think the Bills are a balance of a good team, a great team, and also they've looked great through 3 weeks. You see what I'm saying? Perfect balance of that between the Vikings and the Chiefs. You see what I'm saying? Because the Chiefs have the history and a great team and all that, but they haven't looked great through 3 weeks. The Bills, where the talent is not there all the way, they've looked great through 2 weeks, and they have the history of winning the division and all that type of shit. I can sell the Bills at 1. Vikings they look better than the Chiefs. That's fine.
I think they play this year too.
4, I have the Eagles.
Yeah, same.
5, now 5 out of Saints because the Saints I think look good through the first 2 weeks. Great through the first 2 weeks of the season. I get we don't trust them, but they only lost the Eagles by like 3 points, some shit. And their offense looked a lot worse.
One of their games was against Bryce Young.
It was, but they did.
So we're heavily propping up. What gets heavily propped up for them is them demolishing the Cowboys.
Yeah,
which looks even better now that the Ravens themselves could not demolish the Cowboys. Like you want to say it's like late game heroics and Dak, doing like whatever. They literally were about to lose the game. Like and Dak didn't play a bad game. Like he was fine. It was really like pretty much on the defense and CeeDee Lamb not doing anything.
So that looks better that they demolished the Cowboys and the Ravens can do it, right? For the Saints.
Yeah, in week 3, as of week 3, it looks better that they killed the Cowboys how they did because the Ravens couldn't do the same thing. And
so I would have the Saints.
I think the Ravens are better than the Saints.
I would have the Saints at 5Q.
If you think they're better than the 49ers, so
do I think they're
not going? They've played better than the 49ers, and they got more wins than the 49ers. So they could get the edge.
Okay. We have 6 in contention. The Packers don't have a quarterback, and their 2 wins have been.
I don't think they're number 6 though.
Okay.
I put the Lions right there.
Yeah, I think the Lions are a better football team than Green Bay as it stands.
They haven't looked great. Jared Goff hasn't looked great at all, but I agree. They don't have no quarterback. So
I think they're a good combination of both of what you said. I think they haven't looked great in that Tampa game. They had a good gutsy win against the Rams, and they had a solid win in Arizona. And I think that they have the previous success of last year, the year before, of looking like a good team. Not many parts have changed except for adding more to the equation. So I do think they have like that good mix of where like Detroit should get some sort of respect from last year, but they've also like looked competent enough to be good this year. This game against Seattle, I think, will prove a lot too.
But
Packers or Texans?
I was just about to say, but that if they're not going to be over the Lions, that means they drop 2 spots because I'd have the Texans over Green Bay.
I agree. I think that's I think if you give me those 3 teams, I'm going Detroit, Houston, and then Green Bay.
But now it's Green Bay or the 49ers.
And I think we'll disagree on this.
The 49ers, they don't have no CMC.
Yeah,
no
and that's
Debo,
and
no
I guess
Kittle,
that's
Javon
not
Hargrave out for the season.
so
Still no
I'm
Debo,
gonna say
still
San
no
Fran
Okoye.
because of injuries, but as the team stands right now, it might be Green Bay.
But
Green
that's
Bay,
on top of like they had a great week 1. They had a bad week 2 and a collapse in week 3, and then got hit with a bunch of injuries. There's no way they're gonna be.
so but I guess are we
I think
taking
Packers are 6,
are
so
we taking
I'm cool.
are we
with the-
taking Green Bay with Malik or Green Bay with Jordan Love?
Last time I seen him with Jordan Love, he didn't look too hot. They look,
But he
Right.
looked better
They
than
look-
Malik Willis.
sure, but statistically, it's about the same.
That's where I'll point at the Colts defense, the Titans defense, and the schemes that LaFleur put in. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one where I'm not gonna. Good, he got to win. More power to him. But what did he really do in that game against the Colts?
At 10, we are between the Seahawks and the Ravens, I think. Is that correct?
If they, I think if they face off today,
I think Baltimore wins, but I think you got to give the nod to Seattle.
for the
Seattle,
three of
have,
us,
Seattle wins are
they have bad. They don't have good wins. They don't have any
Seattle
good
has
wins.
I think they have the worst wins in the NFL. They might have the 3 worst wins, especially the 0-3.
overtime win versus the Patriots.
3-0, the 3-0 wins. I think they have the worst.
They were in a dogfight with the Denver Broncos and Bo Nix, who was literally giving the game away every chance he got.
Yes.
And then they only scored 17 against the Dolphins defense. If Tua plays that game, they probably win that game by 2 touchdowns.
They had 24. What was the last one?
They had
scored a
24,
garbage
they had
time
23
touchdown.
against the Patriots, and they had 24 against
They
the.
scored a garbage time touchdown, but they had 24 versus the Dolphins.
Yeah, it was 17-3 for like 3 quarters.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so I stopped watching after it was 17-3.
I think you have to give them the nod because they're 3-0 and because they've won 3 games and Geno looks good against the Patriots, whatever. But I do think that Lamar and that defense handles them.
I don't know. I'm conflicted. I'm not gonna lie. My initial was the Ravens.
Seahawks offense. I think their defense is fun. I think their defense is very good. I don't think their offense is anything to like,
Geno has been
he
good.
gets good corners. He gets locked up. He scored on a lot of busted coverages and things like that. It's just hit or miss. But for the sake of them being 3-0, I can have them at 10. I ain't gonna be too harsh on that.
All right. Seahawks. All right. Max, go ahead. You got. I'll send the list you need. You can say it. Make the TikTok tomorrow.
For top 10?
I'll send in the chat. Yeah, we can get out of here. I got a whole exam to study for. I'm about to lock in.
Oh, we
All
dead ass had the Vikings ahead of the Chiefs. Okay, sorry. I thought the Chiefs were going to. My fault.
No.
Our week 3 or week 4 power rankings, I guess. Doesn't matter.
Well, week 4,
These are our power rankings going into week 4. At 1, we have the Bills. 2, the Vikings. 3, the Chiefs. 4, the Eagles. 5, New Orleans. 6, Detroit. 7, Houston. 8, the Packers. 9, San Fran. And 10, Seattle. Yeah, I do think I would put KC over Minnesota, but I get the idea. Hey, man, I'm the only person to believe in Minnesota here. Been believing it this whole time. But,
that 3-week win standing run will be over next week against the Jets. Don't worry about it. It's over.
Actually, I don't know. I think Aaron Rodgers could get embarrassed on live TV.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very scared for that game.
I would be too. That defense is disgusting. That defense has been nasty.
That defense is disgusting, and that offense is super, super.
Niggas gonna tell you. Excuse me. They gonna tell you the team the team that cooked the team that cooked that team, then the team that cooked the Texans
Gotta
ain't
stop.
gonna cook the
What are we
Jets.
talking- what are
I'm
we
picking.
talking
I'm
about?
picking.
What are we
I'm
talking
picking this
about?
like a
I
blind
was
face.
so
I'm
confused.
really.
Like the 49ers cooked
There's
the
no
Jets.
logic. There's no logic.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's no logic. Blind face.
But they
I
gonna
mean,
be a
some
whole
teams
bunch
just
of-
match up
yeah,
with,
the Jets gonna
with
kill 'em.
teams.
I don't think the Jets match up well though with.
I don't think
Sam
either. They haven't been
Darnold.
able. They haven't really been able to stop the run, and that's, the Vikings are good at that.
Yeah.
Also,
Sam Darnold just does not make mistakes this year.
Target read every trip you got. It's gonna be 8 for 8 for $120 and 2 touchdowns.
Nah, Reed been going crazy for me on fantasy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He's a demon. Anywho, my bad for me being gone for like the last 10 minutes. Something's been going on with my apartment. Anyhow, that wraps up our Monday Night Football recap. And we're out. Make sure you guys subscribe. The socials are at the top. Bear Witness will be coming out tomorrow, so stay tuned. But we're out.